All right, today's question is alcohol keeping you from realizing your true potential? For me, true potential is it's such a bullshit term, right? I think in the way that I think a lot of people mean it, right? I think your potential is what it is. You know, if you continue to think the way you think and do the things that you're doing, then you've got a certain potential that is there for you, right? You know, you use the same mindsets. If you think the same thoughts, if you think about yourself in the same way, then your potential is kind of that. It's got those limitations around it. You can change a couple of things here and there. Maybe you change something that is really important, something that is kind of a paradigm shift in the way that you think, and you can open up a lot of your potential for yourself, right? You can open up a lot more potential for yourself. I think that's one of the things that can happen when you stop drinking alcohol, if you push yourself down the road in the right way, if you start doing the right work on yourself, if you start examining your values and your beliefs and your a lot of your different perspectives in life, you're going to change your potential, you expand your potential. But I think, like I said at the beginning, what most people mean by true potential is it's like a roundabout way of saying, if I do this thing right, if I follow this path and I can get everything to line up right, then I'm going to get that outcome, right? And I think that's another bullshit way of saying that if only I do all of these things right, then I'm going to live the perfect life with no problems, right? And that's it's a road to disaster. There's no such thing as a perfect life for a start. And I think it's a horrible aim, because no matter who you are, there's no such thing as living that perfect life day after day after day. You know, I love the idea of sitting down and thinking what a perfect day looks like for you. But, you know, it's an imagination exercise. I think if you try and live a perfect life, I think it's more likely to lead you to a lot of self-recrimination, putting yourself down, feeling that you're not good enough, all of that kind of stuff. So in that way of looking at it, therefore, it's the same thing with trying to find your true potential. So I go back to the beginning. And the only way to look at your potential is as it stands in reality, right? You know, the thoughts that you have now, the ideas that you have, if you're not trying to progress in life, if you're not doing anything to expand yourself, then your potential is not going to expand. I'll give you a quote from Mark Twain, and he said that the two most important days of your life are the day that you were born and the day that you found out why. And the tough choices often lead to that discovery. So tough choices often lead to that discovery. So let's apply that logic to the question of alcohol, right? Is alcohol keeping you from realizing your true potential? That's the tough choice. So in this case, we're looking at true potential as meaning, as purpose, as why you're here. And you know, you can reframe the question as something along the lines of, have you considered that stopping drinking alcohol might be the tough choice that you have to make, the choice that leads you to discovering a much wider potential in your life, or a much wider purpose in your life, or your true purpose in life, or your why in life, okay? I think that's a better way of looking at it than, your true potential. I just don't think it makes sense, right? I think it's more harmful. I think the more you can get away from the poisons in your life, get away from the things that contract your potential, and move more into thinking and ideas and actions that are going to expand your potential, the better you're going to be. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Onwards and upwards. Bye.